Hello, I'm Detective Dreyer with the Mesa Police Department's Media Relations Unit. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Mesa. We will share information related to this case to help you understand details based on present facts. All suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The images and language in this video may be disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. On October 29, 2025, just after 2 a.m., a security guard called the non-emergency line to report a suspicious person. The caller said that a man in a blue truck was refusing to leave and may be impaired driving around. The caller told dispatch that the man had drove to another parking lot and he had not seen him leave.
Police non-emergency.
Hello, my name is I'm a security officer for right next to the Gateway Airport here.
Oh, okay. And what's going on there?
I have a suspicious vehicle. It's a blue truck.
What's it doing exactly?
Well, he's driving around the property, and I asked him to leave it, and he didn't want to leave it first.
Was there a confrontation or any injuries, any weapons? No.
No. He didn't want to roll the window down for me at first, you know.
You said you're security?
Yes, I'm a security officer here.
Oh, okay.
And most of you know me on property. And
in the vehicle that you're saying, did you want to trespass?
Oh, yeah. So I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but he shouldn't be driving. He's either really, really drunk.
Oh, he's drunk?
Or he's really, really, he's either drunk or really high because his speech is real slurred. I didn't want to get too close because...
he's the only one there, though, right?
Yeah. When I asked him to roll the window, he didn't want to roll it down. I go, maybe he has a weapon in there, you know. So I kind of backed up a little bit.
Officers responded to the 5600 block of South Sossaman Road near the Mesa Gateway Airport, where they spoke with the caller and searched for the man in the blue truck. While speaking with the caller, the blue truck returned to the parking lot. The truck was being driven by 34-year-old Cameron Oberlin. Cameron drove in circles around the parking lot and was flipping officers off. One officer radioed that he believed Cameron was trying to bait officers to follow him. Cameron drove out of the parking lot, turning southbound on Sossaman Road. Officers conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle shortly after, using their lights and sirens. Cameron did not stop initially, prompting officers to follow him. When Cameron eventually came to a stop, officers tried to get Cameron to turn the truck off and drop the keys on the ground, but Cameron would not listen. Officers continued to give Cameron directions to turn the truck off and take the keys out, but Cameron continued to not listen.
Listen up. I need you to make smart decisions, okay?
Officers asked Cameron if he had any weapons in the truck. Cameron initially said that he had a gun, but then later said he was unsure. At this point, officers told him to keep his hands out of the truck. Despite directions given by officers, Cameron continued to reach inside of the truck multiple times.
All right, just keep them out, both of them, out the window. Stop reaching in the truck, okay?
After additional officers arrived, Cameron was told to exit the truck. When Cameron got out of the truck, his body was bladed, keeping his right side facing away from officers. Officers were able to see the handle of a black handgun on Cameron's right side near his waistband. Cameron was told to keep his hands up, but he did not listen. Officers alerted that the gun was seen near his waistband. As Cameron lowered his hands, officers deployed less lethal beanbag shotgun rounds.
I see it. He's got a gun, back my pocket. Yep, it's in his hand.
Cameron got back into the driver's seat of the truck and began to drive away southbound on Sossaman Road. Officers were able to successfully deploy a grappler device that immobilized the truck. Officers conducted a high-risk traffic stop and directed Cameron to keep his hands outside of the truck. Cameron attempted to flee and accelerated his truck several times.
How about you turn the truck off, Cameron?
Officers also told Cameron to keep his hands outside of the truck, but Cameron did not listen and pulled his hands inside of the truck outside of the view of officers. Officers deployed less lethal pepper ball rounds to saturate the area.
Keep your hands out! Keep your hands out!
While officers were deploying less lethal pepper ball rounds, Cameron fired at officers from inside the truck. One officer was struck on his right side by Cameron's gunfire. This is when the officer-involved shooting occurred.
He's already been yanking it out.
Here's the body-worn camera footage from the officer that was shot by Cameron.
He's starting up.
He's already been yanking it.
Get back. I'm hit.
The officer was taken to the hospital by another officer, where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. After the initial volley, officers saw Cameron looking in their direction and pointing a handgun at them. Cameron also continued to attempt to flee and accelerated the vehicle. Officers fired additional rounds.
Drop it! There's something in that hand keeps coming up.
Keep your hands up.
Officers tried to negotiate a peaceful surrender with Cameron, but Cameron did not comply. Here is video from the Mesa Police Department's air unit. After nearly 30 minutes, Cameron opened the door to the truck and exposed his legs and arms while keeping his head and torso concealed from the view of officers. Cameron refused to listen to directions to get out of the truck. Negotiations continued for a peaceful surrender until Cameron fired a single round from his handgun, taking his own life. Members of the Mesa Police Department SWAT team approached the truck and confirmed that Cameron had died. Here is a photo of the handgun recovered from the scene. This officer-involved shooting is being investigated by the Gilbert Police Department as part of the East Valley Critical Incident Response Team. EV CERT includes members from the Apache Junction, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Paradise Valley, Queen Creek, Scottsdale, and Tempe Police Departments. EV CERT will provide greater transparency and accountability because the agencies involved in the critical force incident will not be directly involved in the criminal investigation. Thank you for taking the time to watch this critical incident community briefing.